All right. Good morning. Good afternoon. Yeah. So I just want to quickly take us through the page. I won't dive too much, but I will talk about the key callouts and some of the key modules from the account. So it's quite easy to just log in through. So this is our demo page that we usually use, and you can see the full rights. Once you log in, you can see every the details of everything. So for whoever is logging in, this is the dashboard to see okay their task for the day. um, for organizations running shifts, they can see the projects that that particular employee is working on. So you can see that the clock in and the clock out also. So for the day, and they can you can clock out for the day, see where you are working from and the likes. So everything captured there, all the entire the task for the particular employees, tickets, their digital scheduler, which is more or less like a calendar or events. So for employee appreciations, where okay, employee spotlighting, being celebrated, everything appears there, and it's detailed there down to even people that are on leave. They can see all that notice board from the organization, all the notices that have been shared, everything can be seen there. This for the employee, and now for either the manager, the business owner himself, they can have a full glance. This advanced dashboard is only accessible to only the admin, where you can see a full overview about the general business, your total client, total employees, as that have been logged on per day, pending tasks for the particular day, or that have total projects being worked on, total attendance, also invoices that are due, and also unresolved tickets. And these are all graphical data that comes to help decision making, so that you know where or who to quickly refer to when it comes to from all the data that have been tabulated and provided from your business. So just looking through about the project management. Under the project management, okay, the total of projects being worked on within the organization, to overdue projects as that have been logged on by the people working on those projects. You can see the overview. The same thing also, number of clients. Also for clients, you can see okay, total number of clients, and total leads have been generated, total leads that have been converted or created from the leads. And this is just showing the deal conversion, the leads over the deals. Generated contracts is seen here, and contracts that have been signed. Also, these are also graphical data that shows okay, just the details of from clients. So here is also showing the human resource management, and bit of it having a full overview. Leaves approved employees, employees that are exiting the organization, total attendance for that day, and average attendance. You can see all that just like this, just like you have all these tabular forms. So for you to interpret, you can say okay, on the department wise, one person in finance, one person in marketing, four people in sales, one person in human resource, one person in public relations. So depending on the department that you've created, same thing cut across. Same thing cut across also. So, and this just shows the graphical representation. You can see people that are late for clocking in for the day and the like. So ticket, so the ticket is okay for issues that have been raised by different employees and by anybody and have not been resolved. You can see all that there. And under finance, you can see okay, the total invoices that have been sent out, so paid. You can see all that, and you can see total number of invoices that are due. So then for the P and L also, you can see total number of the expenses and total number of income. So to compare, to know that okay, if the business is spending more than what is making, or is, and vice versa. So this helps to just understand where the finance is, just from a full glance, without even asking or calling the finance manager to ask. Total amount of pending amounts also from the pending invoice that is being that waiting for from outside. So that's what is there. So this is just a graphical representation of what is there. So if you want to for the business manager, general manager, the MD, if you want to customize, okay, within the range of the date, is just to click on this, and you can, if it is for today, you can actually switch that. If it's for this month, you can switch that. If it is for last year, you can switch that back to get your data, and you have your full data in scope. You have your full data in scope. So if you want to customize, okay, what you want to see on your dashboard, this is, you just to click on this setting and everything appears there. So now drilling down to the lead, so you can use it for lead management, collect leads. So when the salespeople go out to get the lead, all they have to do is drop the lead there, and all the necessary things about the lead, everything is there. The follow up, every necessary actions, everything as, and it can also be assigned to, a label can be assigned to different people to follow up from there and the likes. And when they are done, you can convert them to clients straight from here. You can change them, say move them straight to client, and under once they will move to client, so client can also log in to see the project you are working on together. For example, this particular client, so I click on this particular client, that they're already here. You can see, okay, this is their details about the client, this is the project we are working on together, invoices that have been shared with the client. For example, when you create your invoice from from the platform, rather than even sending the invoice by mail, once you click on send, we'll get there shortly, the platform automatically sends the invoice to the client email, and you can also see there. So once they make payment, once you update their payment and payment, they also see it and everything. And for estimate, for budget, that's budgeting. So if they've made any budgets, you can if there any budget or estimate that needs to be shared with them, it's just to be added here, create an estimate, and it goes directly to them. So both parties can see it from the full glance, which is the CRM, customer relationship management bit of it. Same thing also for the credit notes also. So if the client is sharing any credit notes, so once the client creates a credit note, automatically it appears here. All payments that have been made, you can see all that here. The contacts, all documents relating to the project being worked on. Maybe if we are done with, maybe let's say we are creating a proposal for the project, we drop the proposal under this document, and the client gets to see it. So everything is in one place and nothing is missing. So maybe even after a couple of years, we need to retrieve, okay, a particular document for this client or this particular job that was done, rather than searching mails or looking for, even if the that particular employee has left the organization, is just to go to under either the client or the other employee to go pull out the document, and we can quickly say, okay, this is it, retrieve it from there. So it's easy for database management and files management also. So if there are different notes, tickets, and other that have been placed, everything comes under that. And you can also interact with the particular client, also chat with them right from this platform. They get the mail notification from their end, they can respond, and we also get it from this end. So for the human resource management, there are a couple of features that we have under the employee management. These are an example of employees. Okay, you can add, you can invite, you can import if you have the CSV, and you can also export them out as CSV to use in another place. So if you can also see the details about every employee, so which functions as the employee data management portal. So you can see, okay, the project they are working on, their tasks, their attendance, their number of leaves, the leaves quota, the timesheet, every details about them, down to tickets that being celebrated, their shift rosters, the permission given to them, activity, and their immigration status also. So you can see every details about them for that. So if employees wants to apply for leave, that's where this leave button comes into play. So they can apply for new leave and see all that, and it's subject to approval by whoever has been set to approve it. So like these ones, it has not been approved. So whoever needs to approve, we need to come to the approve or reject, depending on the approval model for any of the organization. So for organization that run shifts, this is where the shift comes in. Had the different shifts for the different employees. So attendance is once they clock in, this is for the human resource manager to track, okay, attendance of all employees, and all this comes into play under each of the employee, and it can function like that. So holidays also, if they're public holidays, so all the HR manager, the human resource manager, or the admin person is to do is to add the holidays on any of the dates, and everybody within the organization gets to see it. So this designation also for all the designation within the organization needs to be added, so that is assigned to individual employees based on their normal designation. And same thing also now functions with the department, where they function like marketing, sales, research, public relations, creative, finance, admin, human resource, and all that. Then appreciation now comes with, okay, staff spotlighting, staff celebrations. Okay, we are celebrating this top staff for the month. All that comes into place, and everybody gets to see it. Now coming down to under work. So under the work there, so this allows to create different contracts, maybe from a particular deal, a particular lead. You can create a contract from there, shared with clients and the likes. Now coming down to the project, this is for project management. So when you have a new project to be worked on, so you create a new project. Once you create a new project, have the details about the project, the summary, every details about it. So select people that will be working on that particular project. So all of them will be the one to see it. So all of them knows, okay, we are on this project. And when you are done with that, you can now drive and you can now drill down to the tasks and ask, okay, for this particular project, what are the tasks that are required, or activities that are required. So you can now break down all the tasks and assign it to all the different people that are on that particular project. And so this task function in two ways. So you can, for a project, you can break down the task and assign it to individual employee, and also every employee also, when they come in every day, just to for proper productivity tracking. So when they clock in for the day, before they even commence anything they want to do for the day, they come once they log in, they come under this task and they input all they want to do for the day. So that helps to track, okay, this person, this is what this person has done today, and the like, and this is where they have. So once they input all their tasks, everything appears here also, and they assign it to themselves. So once everything appears, just an example, you can see once they are starting a particular task, they can set a timer, start the timer for that particular task. So we track, okay, what amount of time did they use in completing this task, and this helps to eliminate all forms of lazing around. The time that, okay, an employee is going to be working, they are using it either to watch a movie or view a movie, play around, gist, and the likes. Because now with this, you can track properly, okay, what the employees are doing. And funny enough, because of this, we had to even build an external software that can track employees idle time, and their keyboard strokes, their mouse tracks, and even the screenshot. It takes a screenshot of their system at an interval of 5 minutes or 3 minutes, depending on what whoever needs or what has been set there, and it sends it to an admin person that verify, okay, does this person actually work the number of hours that they've claimed that they've worked. So that helps for proper monitoring and a real-time monitoring. Let's put it like that, a real-time monitoring for every task. So all those lazing around, lackadaisical attitude, procrastinating will be eliminated, because they know, every employee will know that, okay, I need to do what I need to do. So then under the timesheet, this just tracks, okay, all the timesheet of all the activities from that have been logged on by all employees. And the roadmap just function as, okay, a project timeline to see, okay, for this particular project, this is where we are, and both everyone within the organization can follow through. So now that drilling down to other finance also functions here, that okay, they can create proposals, they can create estimates, also like I said the other time, budgets. So I can create invoices and send straight to the client. When the payment is received, you can update payment from there. You can see, okay, you can view the invoice. Let's just view this to see a sample. So you can view the invoice. Once you view the invoice, you can say, okay, this is showing unpaid, and whatever customizing that have been done to it happens there. When a payment comes in, you can send directly from here to the client, and the system will automatically send it to you because you already input the details of the client in the CRM. So automatically it's sent to the client. So you can see every details about it there, and the likes. Yeah. So, and if a client made a part payment, you can add I'm coming. I want to see, okay, which one is unpaid here. So maybe a client made a part payment, you can just add payment, and this will just allow you to add the amount that the client paid, and once you add that, automatically it will update it here to show, okay, this is the amount that have been paid and this is the amount that is left to be paid by the client. So this automatically updates it. So this is all these other ones are just are for the finance. So payments, you can track all payments to know where they go to. The credit note, like I mentioned the other time, so if clients are given a credit note, is there. So these expenses is for everyone within the organizations. And also if they are all the expenses that has been created, all the recurring expenses, just like we have here, done within the organizations, all the petty cash, everything can be created and is here. So, and for other expenses that is being incurred by either an employee or and the likes, they were sent out to do something and they want to come back to retire, to give a retire, okay, this is the amount spent, so that they can get a refund. All they just have to come is, rather than filling a paper or even sending a mail, they just come here, add their expenses, input the details about it, add the proof, that like a receipt, to it, and submit. So once it's submitted, whoever has been set to approve, we need to approve before the finance manager goes ahead to pay the money to for the organization or to the person. So the approval level is there, and whoever has been given the approval rights are the only ones that can approve or reject. So this order is for products, comes under product, okay, for people that have product sale, that are selling product or tangible product that they're selling. Even if you have a digital product you're selling also, when a new order comes in, whoever is receiving the order just comes to add the new order and input the details about it. So this helps for proper tracking for product. And this the ticket is okay if there are issues that needs to be that someone needs to address. That's when that comes in. This is for digital planning. For digital planning, okay, I can add my schedule for the day into a year, so that everybody within the organization know that, okay, this time I'm not free. They know the time I'm free, and they will be required from everyone within the organization to say, okay, if they have a meeting within that particular time, they need to add it there. And also, if I have different sessions with different people within the organization, once I had it here, automatically, once I had it here, I had them also to the event. I had them to the event. Once I had them to the event, I can select employees. Yeah, once I had them, whoever is hosting it, maybe for a short meeting, a stand-up meeting, all of them get to get the notification immediately, and all of them are also booked on their calendar within that period of time. So this helps for, okay, when I come in, I say, okay, this person is has a meeting for so time, this person has a meeting for so time. So if I need to join any of their meeting, I know which to join, and I know where to join. So the messages is an interactions between employees within the organizations and the likes. So this notice board is for if there are general notices that needs to be shared across within the organization. So the notice board functions to help with that. Once it's posted, everybody gets to see it. And also, if it is just a department alone, you can also create it and just send to only a particular department. If you want to send it to all employees or just to your clients, or a particular department within the organization, so it will go to the selected people. So this knowledge base is what we call the LMS, so you can add anything you want. Learning sessions, book reviews, the onboard every maybe all the onboarding, what we call the onboarding process for new members and the like. So they go through all that. So this asset is for asset management within the organizations. Okay, we have all these assets. We know, okay, this is where it is for proper management within the organization. This bio link is okay. You is to help create a single link that can, for example, you have a multiple links, just like you have a link tree. It functions as a link tree. So where you have one single link that you put either on your Instagram bio or for a website or any other web place where you want to put it, whereby once they click on, they can now see all the other links that are under it. That's what the bio link does. This letter is okay. The different letters, memos within organizations that can be generated and sent within the organization. So that's what the letter is all about. So welcome letter, relieving an experience, offer letter, every other thing, that's what is there. Now the payroll comes also to generate pay slip, and also for every employee within the organization, you can generate they can generate their pay slip, and also you can link it to their time logs and also use their attendance. So when any of the days they come late, the system automatically deducts it from their salary. So same thing also, if you want to link their time logs, also the time log for their day-to-day task, also you can do that, and all that will be generated for the employee. So you can see employee salary, you can input all employee salary and the likes, employee and payroll expenses, overtime requests, report about it. Also you can input all that. So for performance also, you can also track everyone's performance. Okay, employee performance, everybody, just like you have what we call the I think it's the performance tracking, but I think there's the name that is being called. The name just keeps my brain just now. So you can see the performance tracking for all employees, the objective, their OKR, and one-on-one meetings and the like. So for every purchase, for now for product, so you can see, okay, vendors. You can see the vendors. You can add vendors to know, okay, these are my vendors. You can have, okay, the list of all our products, down to purchase order, the bills, the vendor payments, down to inventory of all products that we have. You can have all that listed on the platform. So, and it's easy to track, and every other thing. So this QR code is okay. You want to create a QR code that can help with all that. And same thing also, we also have the recruit dashboard also, which is autonomous, down from a new job, comes down straight to even scheduling interview. Everything is straight on the platform. Creating the job board and the like, everything is just seamless. And down, once they feel, they come to this page directly. You can screen, see what is who is moving through next and the likes. And also you can link it. We made this feature easy such that you can link it to your Zoom account, so that if any employees they want to create a meetings with each other. Although from our end we are working on a video conferencing module, just to later on, such that, okay, I want to have a meeting within the organization, just like what Teams does. So we already created the messaging module there, the messaging module. So we are currently working on the video module, such that, okay, we already have that on the systems, and it is holistic enough to undo any meeting and any length of time. So you can generate all the different report, task report, time log report, finance report, down to sales report from the system. And this settings allows it to make it, to customize it based on, okay, your needs and the likes. You want to do anything in it, this just helps it helps to make to customize and make it. And the way we build the system is flexible enough to, okay, if you want to tweak it to our organization, we can tweak it down to that. So we can modify and the like. So that's that about the about Syncra, the business management solution in a nutshell. Yes, thank you. So if you have any questions, if you just share, that we can come back, or if you want to book for a proper demo session, yes, you can talk to us, and so we can come in the house or have it virtual to have the demo sessions, and we know we are good to go to move on this project. But trust me, this is more or less like a one-stop shop business management solution. And currently, maybe I should just mention a couple of features that and modules that we have bringing on the platform. We are working on an AI companion also in the system, such that you don't even need to pay for either the likes of DeepSeek, Llama, ChatGPT 4.0. You have it straight on the platform, and you have the premium feature integrated into the system. So it makes it easy for workability. It makes it a complete tool for workability within the organization, and also we understand, okay, the bit for marketing, also social scheduling, trending topics, everything relating to social scheduling, social listening tools, understanding brand sentiment and sentiment analysis. We are bringing all that also as a new feature into the system, so to help organizations and to minimize costing when it comes to everything about every organization. So thank you very much for the time, and do have a lovely day. Thank you. Pardon me, I forgot to mention my name. I think when I was starting, my name is Nifemi Oluyemi, and yeah, my name is Nifemi. So when we get to know more about each other, thank you very much. Yes.